What should Indiana's rules be for police body cameras? Who should see the video, and how long should it be kept? The chief of one of the state's first departments to use them is sharing his story with Indiana lawmakers. RTV 6 State House reporter Katie Hines explains.
35 patrol officers with the West Lafayette Police Department wear body cameras. They've been equipped with this technology for a year, and the police chief says his officers rely on it. West Lafayette Police Chief Jason Domkowski says his officers are used to being videotaped in the field.
When we roll up for a call for service, there's maybe a dozen iPhones on officers on what they're doing.
He says that was cause for him to look into body cameras.
Not just to tell and capture an incident from 50 feet away, 40 feet away from an iPhone, and not have the audio and not have the beginning to end, but for us to give our officers a piece of equipment that actually tells the whole story.
Domkowski was one of several to share his experience and opinion on the technology with lawmakers.
It's on when you can see the lens, and it has a green circle around it.
The department's policy is to keep video that isn't considered evidence for 6 months and flag video that could be evidence for 3 years. Any footage that is definitely evidence is handed over to the prosecutor.
Different privacy protection should apply to videos that have evidentiary or other legitimate public value and those that do not. Videos that are newsworthy or otherwise of public importance, such as showing a shooting or other significant use of force, should be made public, while those with no public value should remain private.
The executive director of the ACLU argues not all footage captured on a police body cam should be public record. She points to interactions between school resource officers and students and video recorded in private homes. But there's disagreement among lawmakers and others about what the state should outline and what should be left up to individual law enforcement agencies.
We do not believe that the police department should tell citizens what ought to be acceptable to them in terms of their privacy.
The committee could make recommendations for a statewide policy to the full General Assembly ahead of the next legislative session. Katie Hines, RTV 6.